Cool. What up? What up? What up, everyone?
Happy Thursday, y'all. It's a great day. Hanging out here for 30 minutes or so. Let us know what we can help you guys out with. A couple like leap day sales and stuff. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't
You got
really
these
get,
weird semi quasi holidays where the companies want to make a little bit extra coin. We'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, absolutely, we'll take it, man. Yeah. Cool. What's up, Tal? Good to see you in here, family. Cool. I'm gonna get the Instagram stream going too, by the way. And then, guys, so we are hosting a free training on this Wednesday, March 6th. So you probably, if you haven't been to one of those yet, it's gonna be really beneficial for you guys. We break down a lot of good product research stuff we don't share anywhere else with that. So I'm gonna get that going, and I'm gonna go grab my phone and get the IG stream going too. Cool. All right, cool.
What's up, Julie? Nasty Sunshine, Barnaby, best friends. I love the energy. Entria therapy, bang. Yeah, so let us know what we can help you out with. Like Miles said, we got the class coming up on Wednesday night. Should be a bunch of fun. What's up, Dre?
What up, Dre?
Tons of intel and all that.
Cool. All right, sweet. Let me see.
We got the new fees kicking in tomorrow, so we'll see what we're really in store for.
Apocalypse is here,
yeah. See if the apocalypse is here, like everyone seems to think, or if we're good, like tends to happen every year.
Be the case, yeah.
Yeah. The only one that I'm interested in is the low inventory fee to see how that.
Which that one makes no sense.
It's still unclear to see if it's even like per ASIN or per unit. Like, who knows?
I don't know. It could make the FBM market go to the moon, which would benefit the real hustlers.
That'd be good for arbitrage.
Yeah. Made my first few sales this week, dude. That's awesome. Good work,
George.
That's fire, right? Yeah. That's what's cool about RA is George got these items and then he listed them probably same day at FBM. So he got to learn, several weeks quicker than someone who might have been, only doing FBA and OA, right? So ordering product to themselves and shipping off to the Amazon FBA warehouse. What's up, y'all, over here on Instagram? How's everyone doing? New fees. Yeah. So they're kicking tomorrow. What's up? No greater pleasure. Bunch of styles. Don't believe this guy. He doesn't make money. Oh, you're so right, brother. You're so right.
That's why we sit here for 4 years in a row or however long it's been.
Yeah, well, hey, I do drive a minivan. I have no car here in Miami. So,
he could be right. He could be right.
Yeah, I got no bed frame, bro. Yeah.
You don't make money unless you have a Rolex and drive a Lambo and spend all your money on nice things, of course.
He talking about getting gated with retail receipts. Yes, you're correct, Numan, because you're the one who's helped tens of thousands of people get ungated. You're the one who's done that, not me. You're the one who's done that.
Okay. VPN for order cancellations. Typically, VPNs actually increase order cancellations, as far as I've seen. Especially the popular VPNs, they'll like the retailers that hate resellers recognize those IP addresses through the VPN, ironically, and you'll get increased returns.
Yeah, but in terms of either way, you guys are going to run into order cancels occasionally. They're a lot less of an issue than newer sellers think, right? Because it's kind of like childhood trauma. You might place one of your first couple orders and get canceled and be like, oh my gosh, this happens every time. The main ways to avoid order cancellations are going to be changing up the payment method, right? As well as changing up your email, your address, going from PayPal to Apple Pay, or just switching up different credit card, maybe using a browser, incognito browser, etc. I'm the one who scaled a 7-figure wholesale business. Dude, that's fire, man. Keep up the great work. I'm praying for you, brother. I'm wishing you a lot of future success.
Found an item, 1K BSR, 4K a month. Hasn't been a buy box in a year. Interesting. It's probably variations or something if I had to guess then.
Yeah,
I would check the variations chart and make sure that variation's selling, but beyond that, rip it. If it doesn't have a buy box, then that doesn't mean it's not selling.
Yeah, and the key thing with that, guys, is that a lot of beginners are afraid of listings that don't have a buy box. And if you're a beginner, it's actually, if you could choose, if a listing was selling equally well, you would actually want it to not have a buy box if it was selling equally well. So because when there's no buy box, the sale just goes to the lowest price. So you don't have other factors that go into the algorithm of other sellers maybe having faster shipping than you and such, and everything. So absolutely, guys, don't be afraid of stuff that doesn't have a buy box. You just need to make sure that the offer count is still oscillating and that the sales rank is good for that entire listing. And then on a variation basis that the offer count's oscillating, ideally going down, and then the price is either stable or going up.
Yep. Especially if you're a new seller, like not quite buy box eligible yet, you haven't made a first sales, like it's kind of a cheat code to actually getting some. You have question FBM who provides the invoice to customer. You can put a little packing slip in the box. It's technically required, but
you don't need to do that. Yeah.
Technically required. It's one of those rules that aren't really enforced. If you get a really picky customer. I had a really picky customer one time that like left a negative feedback because there was no order slip. I'm like, what is this?
They gotta get a job. Yeah, they gotta get a job.
Yeah.
Does the roadmap give out info on wholesale? So I only do a little bit of wholesale. I placed a PL last week. There's a little bit in there, particularly in terms of Warner's experience, but it's primarily going to be focused on OA, Gabriel.
Yep. Yeah. Don't join if you only want to do wholesale.
Yeah. Cool. Made my first. Let's go, Thatcher. Yeah, you and Greg both. That's awesome. Great work. Right? Best way to get sales as a beginner, right? RA to FBM. By far the easiest way. Okay. Giga Crypto, he did this last time too. He got the loop where his comment.
It's time based. It's because he's probably commenting from a different time zone. It says 9 a.m. That's why.
Damn.
So the software thinks that I don't think it looks like that to anyone else but us. Anyone else but us. I don't think it looks like that.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, cool. And then so for those of you guys here on Instagram, so we got a free training going down on March 6th, which you totally want to get registered for that if you haven't. It's in the bio and then it's down in the description for you guys on YouTube as well. Yeah, that's fire. What up, Angel, my brother?
Struggling to find products for Amazon. Can you help with that? Absolutely. We have made probably 100 plus videos minimum showing you how to find products on our YouTube channels. Look up Flips for Miles product sourcing, Fields of Profit product sourcing. There's also a free course below for you. You can go through and just kind of like some hand-picked, probably the best ones you can look through.
My boy Nazreen, bro. Nazreen, I'm coming back to the crib this weekend. Can I use Prep Center from the beginning? Absolutely. It's going to take a little bit more legwork, but totally you can. What do we do about bad reviews due to broken products? So the cool thing is you treat every review you get the same regardless. If it's not 5 stars, you request removal. No call today. Yeah, no call today because I am going back to Pennsylvania. So we got call tomorrow. I do OA and FBM and Cali. How can I be tax exempt? So with retail arbitrage and wholesale, pretty easy to get on to avoid tax with a sales tax certificate. Only certain websites let you do OA tax exempt though, right?
Yeah.
So the only real way is if it's like Walmart, which allows you to, or using a tax-free Prep Center.
Yeah, you'll probably be better off getting a Prep Center. If you're in California, paying that 10% is crazy.
Yeah, and just move too, by the way. Like the weather's good, but
get out of California while you can.
Yeah, I'm happy to come here. Got you. Setting up. Yeah, good work, Christy. Do you guys offer private mentorship? Yes. Check out the link in the description for that. Is the roadmap lifetime or annual? Lifetime. Yeah. ASIN,
people who joined a few years ago have gotten a whole lot of value for basically super cheap.
Oh, my dog Blake in here. Oh, let's go. Okay. The sauce you shared last week helped me get another great buy. Shipped out to Amazon this morning. Yes, sir. Shout out to Mia right there. That is Mia. I didn't realize that was Mia, but it definitely is. Yeah, I think.
Oh, that's a vibe.
Yeah.
Mia would be standing on a horse.
Boom. Yeah, facts. She lives on a farm too. It's pretty dope.
That's fire. Once you're ungated, can you create a new offer? You can. It's a lot of work, Amanda. So if you're just getting started, it's not like the low-hanging fruit I would really say you want to start with, but it is an option.
All right, Osla, we'll get on that. Apologies. That's
mods. We're not going to touch that probably.
Yeah. I want to sell on Amazon. I am already my LLC. All right, sweet man, get to it. Love your content from Pakistan. Appreciate it. One of my homies that sells on Amazon is actually in Pakistan right now.
Bang. How can you get an ASIN for out of stock product? Good question, Lainey. You've clearly been doing your homework, finding some good stuff. So punch the ASIN that does exist or one you can find from the same listing into the variation wizard on Seller Central, and it'll show you all the other variations that have ever existed. So you can probably grab it from there. You'll be the only seller for a while, which is always good.
Yeah, and that's why you guys will see listings will go out of stock forever, and then they'll come back in stock, and a bunch of people hop on it because so many people don't know what the variation wizard is. Dude, I was walking on the street in Brickell today, and I saw this. I was like, shit, that looks like my one of my like friends' dads from high school. And then I saw his shirt, and I recognized the school. I was like, oh shit, are you Mr. XYZ? And he was like, yeah, man. Like I hadn't seen him since
That's fire.
Graduation. I have a chiropractor in Norristown, bro. That's like super my neck of the woods, man. Bro, Nazarene, you gotta be messing up those outlets in Pottstown and Lancaster, my brother in Christ. Finally got engaged. Let's go. And Lonnie, I remember.
It's the profile picture.
Got no tax.
Right?
She's been had a No. She's been had a profile picture. Yeah, she's been.
I'm just saying.
Well,
it increases the odds.
Okay, so that yes, okay.
It's because she had a profile picture. She had good vibes, good energy.
Yeah.
Is it smart to list a product FBM and FBA? Yes, it is the best choice. It's the most work, but most people aren't doing that work, and you can make most sales doing it that way.
Yeah, because your in-stock rate goes to 100%. And not that that's a very important buy box metric, but it doesn't it definitely doesn't help it. Bro said, where the F is Billy? That's a good question. Bro's down in Peru right now. Does ASOS work for you? Yeah, all big websites, especially big websites like that.
Any big website. Submit whenever you're buying stuff.
Yep. Thank you guys. Of course. Who's at A? Oh, that's a vibe. Okay. Who's at AST this week? Bro, G-Body Benz is going to be at AST. And probably Corey as well, too. Warner and I won't be at this one, though. We'll be at Miami Sellers Conference, though.
That's a lot of hopping from degenerate city to degenerate city.
Yeah. So, no, we should be at the AST in Vegas in August. I'd really expect to be there. What's the trick to adding a variation? There's got to be a YouTube on there.
Sunshine. I have a Twitter thread that I made breaking it down. It's cool. Kind of hit or it's Amazon does not make it easy, which is why we typically don't suggest it. But
I wouldn't really
you know what you're doing, so you might look into it.
Yes, sir. What's up, fam? Oh, what up, Brev FBA? You got a nice little logo there, Brev FBA, too. Where do we file a claim for Amazon losing inventory? Yes. So once the shipment closes, you'll see the discrepancy. Go in there and you file a claim.
Yeah, click the shipment ID and it'll scroll down. It'll be a box there. It says upload your invoices or whatever.
How do you get the Nike branded on Gate? Yeah, Ryan. So you go on YouTube and search Flip Smiles on Gate for a full walkthrough of it. But the short answer, man, go on a site like ASOS or soccer.com or Nike.com and buy 10 of a cheap product that's also listed on Amazon. So like Champ Sports headbands is a really good place to start. And that'll be a great place to go. Oh, what up, Andres? Let's get rich. Yes, sir. Favorite spot for cheesesteaks? No seed oils. No seed oils. I've never even been to any of them, honestly, though. I'm sure they're fire, though.
Can you get grocery buying from you have to buy 50 units now, but yes. I would just buy something profitable.
Okay, let's other ways for online arbitrage other than storefront stocking. Yeah, so the best ones are going to be keep a product finder and manual sourcing. Now, those are both significantly more complicated than storefront stocking. So you're gonna have to, I would recommend just mainly doing storefront stocking. And then that's going to introduce you to some of your favorite websites, your favorite brands, and then you're going to know what to KPF. You're going to know what to manual source as well. But the key is it's not the method that's screwing up you not finding stuff profitable. It's not using gift cards. It's not using coupons. It's not using all the coupon extensions. It's not finding stuff when it's on sale. It's not asking customer service for additional discounts, right? That's what's going to make on its profitable. It's not like the method typically is an issue. It's the discounting because we're all buying from the same places. Like I bought a lot of inventory on Kohl's this month, like Kohl's of all places, like the biggest retailer in the world, right?
The biggest retailer in the world is Kohl's now.
It's probably top.
It's up there.
Yeah, top 50. It's public. Yeah. And I had to return. You only did it 2 different times, and you had no luck, brother. I've actually never heard someone that said they had no luck on Amazon get ungated. Period. Like if you say that, it's just not going to work.
You added a profile pic. I have to update the thumbnail pic. The thumbnail pic is updated. The profile pic might stay this way for a long time.
How do you edit order confirmation emails? So you don't. There's no difference. Damn, man, that'd save us so much breath if Amazon ever updates that. There's no difference. There's quite literally no difference. Like if you think logically about it, Amazon is so much more likely to think something's authentic from Nike.com compared to some XYZ wholesale bulk distributor, whatever in Kansas. Like not even close.
How do you deal with order not received? Nate, if you don't get that inventory back, I think it's either 45 or 60 days. Amazon refunds you. That's not your fault. A lot of times it has a way of materializing itself though after that happens.
Okay. The Nike Out shoes come in with no box tops. So there's a couple solutions to that, Jay. You can ask the employees if they have any in the back that have a box lid, right? You can also only focus on the ones of the Nike Out that do have a box lid, as well as the clearance clothing, backpacks, socks, etc. Right? Or you can, which is what people do at scale. This is like the super, super profitable option, especially if you got a Nike clearance store where they all have no box lids. You can buy like bulk orange boxes and then put the ones in there and move the label over. Did not say K-Cuff it. There's no difference, man. There's no difference. Just use the email, man. And East Bay was the exact same way. What Alex, man? Okay, damn, they're hammering us with this.
We're getting murdered with the ungates today.
There's no such thing as an invoice. Your life will get a lot better if you just trust Uncle Flips, Cousin Warner. Right? We'll take care of you guys.
They're chat is active though.
We love
good vibes today. Good vibes today.
Yeah, we're going nowhere. But
if you guys are,
if y'all need a little leg up here, this will be an auto ungate, right? ColorPop will be an auto ungate. Athletic Works will be an auto ungate. Like, go get it ungated in those, right? There's profitable stuff in those. It's the no profile pick. Low key, it could be that. It's good point, Sunshine Deals.
That's true.
Started to work in Burlington. Yeah, attaboy, Rome. Yes, sir.
Someone requested refund, never sent the item back. Now it's just sitting there. So it auto reverses the refund. After I think it's either 45 or it's different depending on certain refund issues, and you'll get that money back if they never send it back. They don't just get to keep both.
Started at selling at the end of January, 10K sales first month, first 1K sales day. Oh, dude, that's awesome, bro. Great work, Nate. Keep going, man. Nate, if you got any tips for the people in the chat, man, let us know. That's awesome getting going with that stuff, man. It's hella embarrassing talking to myself. Hey, bro, it's hella embarrassing. Well, I'm not going to say it's embarrassing to do, but it would probably be embarrassing for you to have to do some shit you hated for 40 years, right? So you got to choose your embarrassing.
I think we got a new Patty profile pic too.
We do. It did drop. Yeah,
that's the whole fam.
Yeah, bro, it did drop.
You like look at those good looking kids. Like think when you pick up the phone in store, it makes them more money. They get to go to college. Like,
Alex, man, we just told you there's no difference, man. And he asked the same question twice in the 2-minute period with the emails. Yes, sir. Yeah, so did I. I got ungated with the Carhartt email like 2 weeks ago in 7 minutes. I submitted at 7:32 a.m. I was ungated at 7:39 a.m.
Yep. So submit what you have applies to so many things on Amazon. Like, don't let little phrasing and stuff hold you back.
Ooh, I love this question here. How would you approach repricing upwards when you have the buy box? So you can either automate it through settings using what's called the yo-yo method. Which is basically you set, a couple times a day or in the middle of the night for your price to jump up to the minimum or to the maximum, right? Or, which is kind of the real effective way, Barnaby is just going to be testing new highs, man, seeing if you can keep that buy box raising the price as it goes, which may or may not be possible. But, if you're pumping a list demand, if you're even asking about that, I know you're generating a lot of wealth, right? So, you know what I mean? If you lose the buy box for a couple hours, you drop it back down, see where you can get it back and such, and you keep it rolling.
Yeah, just have that automated. Raise it at 2 a.m., raise it every few hours, like whatever you want to do.
Yep.
Then, you can also test like it's a good idea to set up a rule that's for really high volume listings where you're intentionally like 10 cents plus on the buy box, and you'll kind of drag the price up that way if it's fluctuating between different prices anyway.
You provide the service to be approved in name brand. So I do not. Those are bad. Do not pay for them. Use YouTube tutorials and get that done nice and easy like that. Is search suppress the same as suppress buy box? Unfortunately, no. So search suppress listings, I don't really know why it happens, but it just causes the rank to go to the stratosphere. And it's basically
I don't think they show up in search is why.
Sorry?
They don't show up in search.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. ASOS, soccer.com, etc.
You can use a confirmation,
yeah, bro.
Shipping confirmation will work better typically, but submit what you got. They'll deny it the next day. You got that shipping confirmation. You submit that. There you go.
Okay, now this is a good question here from my boy Mbasa. Opinions on buying items at the end of the season at a discount, jackets, sweaters, etc. So the cool thing, man, is if it's from a big brand, they don't really go out of style like yearly, right? The rank's definitely going to go up, but like the main Nike hoodie listing is like a 50K rank even in the summer, and it's like a 2K rank in the winter. The best Nike slide listings are like still a 20K rank as we speak, right? And then they go to like a 5K rank in the summer, right? So stuff is typically a lot less seasonal than you think it is.
Yeah, buy it if you're getting a really good deal. Don't buy it if it's like the same, kind of profit you've been looking at on hoodies and that kind of thing.
How many times should we have inventory at a given time to make a decent income? That shows that you haven't really gotten the process started. Like you should be, doing what you can to stay in stock on items.
Yep. Completely new here. What's the best way to get started? All right. Flips for Miles free course, Fields of Profit free course.
Yep.
Those are both on YouTube. Take you 3 hours or so. Go do what we're doing in those videos. Get a SellerAmp free trial. Get a Keep a free trial. And then go start finding a couple items. Buy 5 units of it, 10 units of it here and there. Then list at FBM. That's the full spiel. That'll take you probably 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, and then also go ahead to the description, get all the auto ungates done. Yeah. Maybe ungate Nike, Adidas, Puma. If you got Nike out nearby, that's a great place.
Just dive through the free stuff that's in our descriptions and get really
free training too, March 6th. Don't miss it. Right there as well. How I can find the answer on all the ungating questions, guys, is big retail websites, buy 10, submit that email off to Amazon. Warren and I each have full tutorials on YouTube if you want to break through on those, but name the file ASIN invoice _date. They are probably going to decline it a couple times. Do not worry about what they say. Keep rolling. To use Nike military discount store. So I don't, obviously, because I'm not ex-military. You absolutely should though if you get that, man. That's fire.
Yep. Sourcing right now, listen to the live. Bang. Hope what do you get, like a 2 to 3% like sourcing stat buff when you're listening to us while you source?
Low key, right? Low key. Yeah, that's good terminology too. Okay. Best KPF filters for recent out of stock ASINs. Yeah, Matt. So I'd say 0 to 100K rank, Amazon out of stock, your favorite brand in the brand filter, and then offer count, put in 0 to 0 currently, and a 30-day average of 2, 3, 4 plus. And then see how many listings it spits out.
Yeah. Sway, that ASIN looks fine, but it's going to tank. There's 10 new sellers on it today.
Oh, yeah, Sway. Come on, Sway. Get out those gift cards, man. Come on. Get the gift cards going. Get the coupons going. You know better. How much profit did you make in your first month in FBA? 1,200-ish, 1,200 or so. But I wasn't even doing FBA. I was just child scaling FBM. So that's why I could move so quick, was I could innovate really fast.
You start with an LLC. You don't have to, but if you want to protect the house or whatever you got personally, it's not a bad idea. You can always switch to LLC after you start with, just kind of your name under a sole prop if you want, though.
Is Retail Me not reliable? The cool thing is
just list coupons,
Yeah. So there's really no downside to it not being reliable, essentially. So, sure, there might be an invalid coupon here and there, but it's not like you're paying for it. You know what I mean? It's you definitely want to be leveraging that stuff. Watching all the videos. Yes, sir. Of course. Right. Yeah. What are you going to go over on Wednesday? So, it's mostly going to be beginner friendly stuff on Wednesday, but even if you know the basics of selling on Amazon, there's going to be some really good product research stuff in there too. And we just kind of condense a lot of information that it would normally take you guys, a month, couple months to find on your own that you can just take notes on and such.
Yeah. We got it dialed in, come and take notes. And we were talking about it privately, it really helps you cut off a ton of the learning curve.
What is considered too many people on a listing? See, now that's good. That's a good question, George. So too many people on a listing is very listing specific, because if something sells insanely quick, there can be 100 people on the listing and it can be fine. But if it's an 80K rank and it recently went from 10 sellers a month ago to 20 sellers, the price probably went down. So it's all about the trend of the competition, not how much competition is currently on a listing.
Yep. Brendan, you want to talk to a CPA as far as tax stuff goes, but you're paying quarterly on whatever your profit is, and then just making sure it's all reconciled at the end of the year with a nice little end of year tax report.
What's a good way to win Buybox percent? So for FBM, it's being on listings that are FBM friendly, using repricer, and being in 0-day handling time, right? For FBA, it's kind of just being priced competitively and waiting for inventory to fully check in and have really pop in delivery dates and be available with Amazon Prime, which can take anywhere from a couple days to a couple weeks, depending on the SKU and where it's going.
Bang. You sent a package 3 weeks ago. You got 1 sale. Still hasn't been received. It could still be shipping around in FC transfer or something. Go to the FBA Shipments tab and see if it's closed. If it is closed with less inventory than you sent, then you just upload your invoices and Amazon will reimburse you for it. Otherwise, it's probably just an FC transfer and other people have it directly in stock. You should be able to get in the buy box for too long though.
Billy, someone was asking in here for you earlier. What repricer tool do you recommend? So I recommend BQL. It's the cheapest and best one for beginners. You can search Flips for Miles Repricer on YouTube, and you'll see a good walkthrough in terms of getting that stuff set up. Man, once you got 10 plus aces, that makes sense too.
Yep. Yeah, you don't need to use TA Sardar. Like, it's way too expensive for beginners, and it's not really that effective anymore. You just want to be ripping through like learning good brands to sell. Like, doing stuff manually is always going to be more profitable.
Ooh,
if you could just plug in a website to a different website and it shoots out profit, it's not going to stay that way for very long.
Okay, good question here. What do I do when I want to change from a sole prop to an LLC on my Amazon account? If you're ever changing like your credit card on file, bank account, your status, like your business status on Seller Central, etc., always give Amazon a call prior and let them know that you're changing it within the system.
Does Roadmap have info on how to bypass order limits? Yeah, of course.
The cool thing is Walmart, you can chat scale though, Gabriel.
Yeah.
You play Walgreens is a different story, but Walmart, man, you place as many orders as you want on there.
Submit order confirmation and images for Ungate. Yeah, I mean it can't hurt. You just need to do order confirmation though.
Absolutely. Right there. I got ungated from a bunch of the brands. Yeah, hell yeah. That's a beautiful thing right there. Yeah, the auto ungate list is, popping. It's sitting right there for you guys. It's free down below. Get a bunch of brands auto ungated and figure out like, holy crap, like the people online, they got your back. We got your back. Okay? How many sales a month am I looking for when selling Nike? Sub 100K sales rank plus 100 out minimum sales per month ish. With Carrie, I got a lot more in the tank. Trust me, a lot more in the tank, man. A lot more. I'm just getting started. What's up, Julie? Thank God you lot. Oh, my dog Boston in here. Yes, sir. Oh, what up, Nick? That's good vibes. Okay. So as we've been saying, Brian emails. Damn, Ryan, you're in here way too often to be asking that too. Yeah, emails.
One of the first items that were fire when you first started out, some charcoal kits for $1, sold them for 35 bank. I'm trying to think. What was one of those?
Well, so I was getting rich on Air Force Ones early days. I was paying retail on Air Force Ones, which is wild looking back. Those and then Flowbee hair clippers were pretty lit too.
I'd say it's probably just like some like Walgreen vitamin or something like that. Like there was like an herbal tea that we crushed on. We're buying it for like 5, selling for 15. It wasn't like crazy profit, but it moved. Kind of eye opener kind of thing. Had Cold Street got to call. Yeah, just keep submitting, Ryan. Like as long as it has your invoice on it or your address and all that. Like just Amazon not knowing their own rules. At what point did the hustle click for you? That's interesting. It took me a while. Like there was no info out there. There weren't people sitting on YouTube a couple days a week answering all your questions and putting out actually good info. Like it was all locked up. Took like probably 6 months or so for things to really make a little bit of sense.
Yeah, I would say I got it within 45 days, but it was a 45 days of like talking to other people.
Yeah, that's the big difference.
That's way different though.
You immediately had people to talk to.
Yeah.
And it cuts the learning curve massively. I was doing it as a lone wolf. So lesson learned right there. That's why we're harping on networking so much. Like it's just unfair how much faster you can grow when you have one other person that likes Amazon that you can talk to. Why would variation have a large one-day drop in review count? Matrix, there's a keep a glitch recently where all the ratings merged and then now they're unmerged, and so every variations chart looks like that. You noticed that too, right?
I was honestly trying to make sense of it, but
it merged with every single variation, and now it's fixed. Yeah. So like the charts are fixed again, but now they're just like screwed up to look at them. SellerAmp, how do you guys get it to when you're on the main page on Amazon with multiple products if it shows FBA sellers? I'm not exactly sure. Like if you pull up an item, say you're looking at an item at adidas.com, like you can search the title, it'll show you all the options. If you're talking about like storefront search, then you're just clicking one of the sellers on the offers tab with SellerAmp. What's up, Armand? Good to see you.
Yeah, Armand the GOAT right there.
Prep Center recommendations for beginner. It's kind of just something you got to start sending out some emails on. Like if we sent out a name right now, they'd be flooded for ever.
Yeah. And the cool thing too is like over time, like you should be talking to other Amazon sellers. Like it should be pretty easy to get a referral in the future.
Yeah.
With that.
You don't want the Prep Center that's super easy to get.
You got what up, Derek? Damn, Derek over in Thailand. It's a vibe, man. That's a super vibe. Oh, what up, Alex? Bro, Alex, my bad. I gotta text you back. My bad. Unable to. They won't answer any questions. What do you do? In what capacity, BookBiz? BookBiz, you need a profile pic too. SellerAmp is key, yes sir. Bro, Nick's for the boys. Nick, hit my DMs on IG. I'll show you some love on like some leads or some shit, or like some of my favorite deals going on.
You live in Miami. That's what's up. Do you think it'd be better to do RA over OA since there's so many stores? Miami is honestly better than I thought for RA. Like
it's
go out and hit the stores. There's some good stuff. Like do both, Gabriel, but like prioritize RA if you're making no sales. Just way faster to source stuff, and then learn OA when it's 9 p.m. You're at home. You got nothing to do. All the stores are closed. Like spend a couple hours, looking at sales and all that.
Nice thing about Florida too is that there's no tax on vitamins, I believe. So like Walgreens, CVS, Puritans, Pride, Nature Made, whatever, like all types of those.
I think grocery too. I'm pretty sure groceries.
Okay, cool. I think PA is the same way, man. Yeah. So if you guys, I don't know if there's Ollie's in Florida, but that's like a really good loop potentially. And then like Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, etc.
Yep. You're in Cali. Unfortunate. Maybe one day you'll make it out.
Yeah, that's definitely not worse than Illinois, but it's close right there. Cool. So we'll be on for a couple more minutes, guys. So any questions y'all got, please feel free to fire away. We got the great free training coming up on March 6th as well. We're going to drop a ton of game in that as well. What's up, Zanon Foster? Right there. Cool. Explain how Keep a Product Finder works. Yeah. So Keep a Product Finder is basically if you go to Keepa and then hit data and then Product Finder, or just type in Keep a Product Finder on Google. It's a way to filter products. So you can filter for like stuff that's going down in or going down in competition, going up in price, going up in demand, filter for an entire brand, look up only brand results for Nike or Thrive Cosmetics, then filter to see what Nike products are going up in price currently. It's like such a good way to find stuff once you get the ball rolling. Got to make the most of the gift cards. Yeah, that's the cool thing. Yeah, you can offset sales tax almost always with gift cards, honestly.
What's the future look like for OA? I mean, people will probably still be saying it's saturated if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Like they were 5 years ago. The biggest thing probably just be like L'Oreal is going to tighten down some brands. There'll probably just be fewer of the legacy brands, but every time those get cut off, there's brand new brands that come and take their place. It's just going to continue to adapt as it has been for a few years.
That's facts, Pete, right there. That's absolutely facts. Oh, what up, Alex? Are you coming to dinner this weekend? That's the Alex I think it is. Better. Cool. Can you explain how to build moats on OA products? Yes, absolutely. So if you can get your inventory cheaper than other sellers, you'll make more profit than them. And other items are going to be profitable for you that aren't profitable for them. So that comes from email, account, and text sign-up codes that pop up on the website, or you find on Google, or you find talking to customer service. Coupon codes from all the extensions, right? Rakuten, Be Frugal, Retail Me Not, Top Cashback, Capital One Shopping, Coupon Birds, holiday sales like Puma.com has today for the leap year day, right? Discounted gift cards from Card Bear and Card Cash using a tax-free prep center or using a reseller certificate for RA and wholesale, or the occasional website that offers tax exempt as well. Ooh, okay. All right, here we go. Inauthentic complaints, something all of you guys will run into that luckily are very easy to beat. It is the exact same protocol as in Ungate to submit the receipts. It'll be nice and easy.
Yep. ID found's not on Amazon. You can check and see if it's in like the variation wizard, if it's a variation listing. Otherwise, I wouldn't mess with it. Probably not going to be worth the effort of getting something ranked when you don't own the brand and all that. Like, it's just a lot of work for less payoff than you can get with the low-hanging fruit.
No, there isn't, Jake, unless it's an auto ungate brand. Silly question, not at all, but I'm getting started and stuck on shipping templates. I'm in Miami. Any tips? All you need to do in shipping templates as a beginner is charge like 20 or 30 bucks plus $1 per pound for next day expedited. What are the other ones called? Overnight or etc. Right? That's all you need to do. You should be charging free shipping otherwise. Try a different ASIN for that. Cool. All right, sweet guys. So we're gonna hop off. Appreciate y'all tapping in. We got around 110 of you guys across platforms currently. Right now, if you haven't yet been to one of our free trainings, check out the one we got going on this Wednesday. Promise you it'll be really helpful for you, especially in terms of product research stuff you won't see from us anywhere else, specifically. So yeah, appreciate y'all tapping in. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Sweet.
Cool. See you later.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Go make some money.